The number one thing that's holding new authors back from completing their book actually isn't lack of time or lack of money. It's actually fear. Let's talk about imposter syndrome because that is one of the biggest issues that new self-publishers, new authors face. It's really that fear that makes them feel like they're a nobody, or when they're researching things for their book and they start to compare their book idea to other best-selling books on the market and they think like, oh my gosh, there's no way I could ever do this. It's really that fear that just sets them back from completing progress. Okay, so here's another fear that is very closely related to imposter syndrome, but it's even worse than that because it's fear of judgment. Fear that maybe you're opening your heart when you are writing this book, and then you're worried, what are your friends and family going to think? Who is going to judge you? What about people on social media? What are they going to think about your thoughts and your ideas and your point of view on life, right? And so that is one of the things that, like, I remember I went through that for sure. And so I actually wrote under pen names. I still write under pen names, but that is one of the little hacks that you can do to kind of prevent that. But it is a real thing. And a lot of new authors do face fear of judgment. Another huge type of fear that holds people back from completing their book is actually fear of failure. You feel like, what if I do all this work, invest this money, invest my time, and I don't get any sales, right? But what if you do? What if you put your book out there and it sells 1,000 copies in a month, right? After your book launch. Now, as a new author, as a new self-published author, your first book likely isn't to take off significantly, but you are likely to earn back more over time than what you put in on that book. And you have a digital asset that you can continue to sell. And let me correct that. It's not just a digital asset because you're turning it into a tangible physical product as well when you list your book on Amazon Marketplace, and because it is print on demand. Anytime somebody does order a book, they're going to print it and ship it out for you. So what is really holding you back? If you found any of this helpful today, make sure that you follow along because I will be sharing more helpful author tips.